Hola a todos, hoy es un día especial porque se cumple una semana de estar en alta mar. Pienso que se fue rápido la semana, pero no realmente. En el día 4 y 5 me empecé como a desesperar un poquito por el hecho de que sales afuera y lo que ves es agua. Entras, sales de nuevo, agua. Miras por la ventana de tu cabina, lo que ves es agua. Y el simple hecho de ver un ave es un evento. Si me hubiesen dicho en algún momento que yo iba a estar cruzando el Pacífico, me hubiese reído carcajadas, porque a pesar de haber crecido en una isla, nunca hice muchas cosas en el agua, además de ir a la playa. Entonces el hecho de yo estar aquí, de haber pasado una semana, es un logro y algo que me hace sentir increíble, aunque los días son bien similares y parece ser un día bien largo. Todos los días le doy gracias a Dios que me dio la oportunidad de tener esta experiencia, porque no todo el mundo la tiene. Esto fue un mini desahogo. Seguiremos informando.
Definitely a big moment in the trip was when we caught the largest fish I've ever seen.
Yeah, because we've been trying to fish for 10 days since we sailed off away and with no luck, so.
Yeah, so this was the first fish. We've been getting reports in from people sending email updates from other boats and all that, all the fish they caught. And we had plenty of food, but the main meat we were relying on was any fish we would catch. And so we had lines set out and all that. And I don't know, I think I had just come on watch. It was around noon, and I'd just come on watch, and the line on we have a rail mounted reel, and the line just completely shot out. I've never heard anything like this before. I mean, it was just like screaming out, and so the fish had bit the lure and was just running with it. And we had a bunch of clips of all this, and it took probably 45 minutes or an hour to get this fish in, and I've never had any experience like that. And I was to get the drag, we had to adjust it all the way, like almost to the max, and so we were reeling in, and it was everything I could do to just turn it one crank at a time. And so we're just inching our way along, and at one point Alec even began sweating the line as if it was some rod action. So he would kind of pull it up, and then I would reel in and pull it up and reel it in, and it was exhausting. I mean, it just took forever to fight this thing in. And so we get it close, and we didn't know if it was going to be a shark or what we would have, or maybe,
since it was so heavy,
maybe like a marlin. Some other boats have caught marlins and that sort of thing. And so we get it in, and it turns out to be this massive yellowfin tuna. Yeah. And so we kind of coordinate a plan to get this fish on board, but it was we measured it afterwards, and our best guess is like 140 pounds of tuna. I mean, we've got a photo of us trying to hold this thing up, and it was just huge. We managed to get it on and land it, and the tuna from that we ate for how many days was it?
I don't know, I would say close to 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it was like, we have the exact numbers, I wish we had that. So we ate, I think it was for like 13 days or something like that. Yeah, we ate this tuna for lunch and dinner. Yeah. It might have been even more than that, I don't know. But it was just like trying to come up with as many ways to eat tuna as we could, and it was absolutely delicious. But by the end of it, we were getting a little tired of it.
And we have I try to record the whole catching the fish scene, but since it was so heavy, we needed all hands on deck, so I had to stop.
It was definitely a big part of our trip, because we didn't fish anymore after that, because we were completely full with tuna.
Yeah, we packed
the fridge, and
we didn't have any more room.
Yeah, so it was pretty amazing that one fish could feed the four of us for that long, and we were definitely thankful to have caught it.
would you mind like saying
Making a
what's up?
speech.
Yeah.
We have a fish on the line. It seems to be quite large. The line shot out when the fish hit. I've never seen anything quite like that. Definitely had to keep the fingers clear. It's a two-man battle with Alec and I trying to mimic some rod action and things like that, but it's a big one, we think. So if it's a minnow, we're going to be stunned. It's always exciting whenever dolphins come to visit on an offshore passage. Usually somebody will cry out, "Dolphins!" and everybody runs up to take a look, and it never gets old. And so so we a lot of the times we didn't get any footage or anything like that, but there was one time that I happened to have the camera ready, and so we grabbed it and everybody ran up, and Camille went up to the front of the boat, and I was kind of recording the scene, and so we made a little kind of a highlight reel of some of those clips. But I've been on quite a few offshore passages, and I always enjoy seeing dolphins, but Camille really loves seeing the dolphins.
Yeah, I do. This was my first offshore passage, and even though I've seen dolphins of the boat before, I've never seen this spectacular show that they put for us.
Because when we were sailing around Puerto Rico was the first time Camille saw the dolphins off the boat.
Yeah.
But it was probably, they were around for maybe only 30 seconds or something. I mean, it was a kind of flyby event. But
and it was amazing still.
It was still cool. I think there were tears and
there
all
were
that.
tears.
But
it was pretty emotional.
this particular one was cool because they hung out for at least, I don't know, I've got a 5 or 6 minute clip here, and I know it was more than that.
I would say like 15.
That's what I would say. Yeah. So that's it was really cool, and there were so many of them kind of surrounding the boat and all that.
Yeah. So that was pretty incredible, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did.
Take